Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We are in the month of May. How was everyone's May Day on Friday? Did you get to deliver your May basket gifts to your neighbors? I hope you did. So May Day was Friday. And then we had our weekend. Yesterday was May the 3rd. And that makes today Monday, May the 4th. In 4 days, we are going to have the full flower moon. And so Wednesday and Thursday, we will be doing moon lessons about the full moon. We'll be learning about the moon's orbit and what shape the moon's orbit takes around the Earth. We'll be learning about the Algonquin people. They are a Native American tribe that lived in our Kentucky area, and the people who gave all of our full moons, all of their different names for this part of the country. So we'll be learning about them. Today and tomorrow, though, we're going to be doing some sight word and some May blends words. So to do that, you are going to need to get a kind of a big piece of paper, because what we're going to be making for the month is a May word wall. We'll be reading different poems each day, and I'm going to be asking you to listen for the words that have blends at the beginning of them. Okay, so that'll make a little bit more sense after I read the poem. So before we do the poem and the blending words, let's do some new sight words for the week. This week, all the sight words we are going to be learning are special because at the end of each one of these words, you will hear the sound I. But this I is made by the letter Y. In all of these words, the Y says I. Usually, what sound does Y make? Usually, Y says Y. Y. But in these words, that's why these are special, these words, the Y letter will sound like I. Okay? By. Arm tap. By. B-Y. By. B-Y. By. B-Y. By. The book was written by Eric Carle. Can you think of a sentence with the word by? The painting was painted by my friend Carolyn. By. Let's write the word by in the sky. By. B. Top to bottom. By. B. Y. By. And now let's write it in our sand tray. When I make my B, I start at the top and I make a long line down. I do not pick up my finger. I trace the line back up and make a circle. B. B, Y. I start at the top and I go down to make a short diagonal line. I pick up my finger and then I go down, up, and then down to make a long diagonal line. B-Y says by. Okay. Try by writing it in the sand again. Start at the top. Top to bottom. Trace your line back up and make your circle. B. Top to bottom. Top to bottom. Y. B-Y says bye. Okay. Now, for our poem. I'm going to read the poem to you first, and then I'm going to read it again and ask you to listen for some special sounds. This is called the Snail Poem. He creeps and sleeps among the heaps of fallen leaves. The tiny snail, his slimy tail, a shiny trail behind him leaves. That poem was written by E. Simon. All right, so this poem has several words that have blends at the beginning of them. So on your word wall, and you need to have a big piece of paper or a big wall. If you want to do it on a wall and then put each of these blends on an index card or a Post-it note, you could do that too. These are just the different headings that you're going to make. So today we're going to start with the blend sn, cur, sol, and tr. Sn, cr, sol, tr. When I read the poem again, you are going to listen for the words that begin with the sound sn. And then you'll write the word either on your paper or on a Post-it or index card, and you're going to put it under the category sn. Listen for the words you hear that begin with the sound cr, cr, and put those words under the cr category. Listen for the words that begin with sl, and listen for the words that begin with tr. Okay, so 4 different blends today. You're gonna have to really listen to the poem. And then tomorrow, when we meet again, I will have completed my word wall, and so we can check each other's work the day after. But I'm not going to tell you the words today that I hear. We'll check back in tomorrow and see if we got the same words in the different categories, okay? So, snail poem. He creeps and sleeps among the heaps of fallen leaves. The tiny snail, his slimy tail, a shiny trail behind him leaves. Snail poem. He creeps and sleeps among the heaps of fallen leaves. The tiny snail, his slimy tail, a shiny trail behind him leaves. Okay, good luck. Listening for those blends at the beginning of each word. Have a great Monday, and I will see you all tomorrow morning.